Even if you hit the gym 7 days a week and eat 100 grams of protein daily to grow your muscles, if you don't eat collagen-rich foods, you still won't build real muscle, especially as you age. Health experts keep repeating that the number one thing you need for muscle is protein and heavy workouts. But that's not the truth. The true foundation of strong, youthful muscles is collagen. Here's the shocking part most seniors don't know. Even if you take collagen supplements, you still won't build muscle because most supplements don't contain the gelatin matrix found in natural sources of collagen. Many people also make the mistake of drinking beef bone broth and believing that's enough, but a single bowl has far too little collagen for aging bodies. Seniors need at least 15 grams a day to see results, and bone broth alone can't deliver that. That's why in this message, I'll reveal 2 liquid collagen sources that contain nearly 8 times more collagen than regular bone broth. I'll start with the second best source first because it's easier to find, and then reveal the absolute best one most people overlook. I'll also share 3 foods you should never combine with collagen if you truly want to beat sarcopenia and rebuild your muscles after 60. Number 1. Fish skin broth. 1 cup contains an impressive 12 to 15 grams of collagen, almost double what most bone broths provide. Marine collagen is absorbed 1.5 times more efficiently than other types, making it incredibly effective for seniors fighting muscle loss. Collagen supports the structure of muscle fibers and maintains the connective tissue that keeps everything firm and functional. What most people don't realize is that fish skin broth also holds omega-3 fatty acids and selenium. These nutrients calm inflammation in your muscles, letting them recover faster and grow stronger after exercise. Omega-3s also boost protein synthesis, helping your body actually use the protein you eat instead of wasting it. A Japanese study followed 120 seniors with sarcopenia for 6 months. Those who drank fish skin broth daily gained an average of 3.2 pounds of muscle mass compared with only 0.8 pound in the control group. The results were so extraordinary that researchers called it a natural muscle preservation therapy. Ancient Chinese healers had known this for over 2,000 years, prescribing fish broth for muscle withering disease. To make it, simmer salmon or cod skins for 2 to 3 hours with ginger and sea salt. When the broth gels after cooling, you know you've unlocked its collagen power. For daily meals, stir fish skin broth into scrambled eggs at breakfast, use it as the base of a light vegetable soup at lunch, and sip a warm cup with grilled salmon and sweet potatoes at dinner. These combinations deliver steady nourishment that keeps your body rebuilding around the clock. If you drink only fish skin broth, you'll feel better, but pairing it with the next collagen source will multiply the effect dramatically. Number 2, chicken feet broth. Each cup provides 15 to 18 grams of collagen, about 70% of its total protein content, mostly type 1 and 2, which rebuild muscle fibers and strengthen cartilage around your joints. For seniors, that means stronger muscles, easier movement, and less joint pain. Chicken feet broth also contains natural glucosamine and chondroitin, the same compounds found in pricey joint supplements. These speed up recovery and reduce soreness, letting you train or stay active without pain. A South Korean study tracked 85 seniors for 4 months. Those who consumed chicken feet broth 3 times weekly increased leg strength by 28% and reduced soreness by 45%. Researchers concluded its unique collagen profile made it superior to standard protein powders. Traditional Chinese medicine has used chicken feet soup for more than 3,000 years for bone and joint resilience, recognizing that the feet hold the densest collagen in the bird. To prepare, simmer cleaned feet 4 to 6 hours with onions and herbs until the broth thickens and sets like jelly when cool. Here's the secret. When you combine fish skin broth with chicken feet broth, you get both marine and land-based collagen, forming a complete amino acid profile your body can't obtain from a single source. The fish collagen absorbs quickly for immediate repair, while the chicken collagen provides long-lasting structure. Together, they rebuild you from the inside out. At breakfast, whisk 2 beaten eggs into a cup of hot chicken feet broth for a silky custard. At lunch, use it as soup stock with carrots, celery, and spinach. At dinner, sip a mug of seasoned broth 30 minutes before eating. This primes digestion and ensures maximum overnight repair. Now, before I reveal the foods that secretly destroy all these benefits, I want to share a real story that proves how life-changing these simple habits can be. 3 years ago, in a quiet retirement community near Tampa, lived a 74-year-old woman named Elaine Harper. Elaine had always been active. She loved gardening and early morning walks. But after her husband passed, grief and inactivity began eroding her strength. Her legs trembled after a few steps. Her arms grew thin, and she struggled to lift a simple watering can. Her doctor told her it was just age. But one evening, Elaine stumbled across a nutrition workshop at the local wellness center where the speaker talked about collagen loss after 60. Skeptical but hopeful, she started making small batches of fish skin broth in her kitchen using salmon scraps from the local market. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her joints aching less. A month later, she added chicken feet broth to her routine and replaced her usual bacon and toast breakfast with a cup of warm broth and scrambled eggs. After 3 months, she revisited her doctor. Her grip strength had improved by 20%, her posture straightened, and for the first time in years, she walked around the block without resting. Elaine said, "It felt like my body remembered how to be alive again." When she later joined a light fitness class, her instructor couldn't believe she was in her 70s. What began as a small kitchen experiment turned into a new lease on life. Elaine now calls her morning broth her liquid youth. Her story is a reminder that it's never too late to rebuild what time tries to take away. Back to the science. All of Elaine's progress would have been impossible if she had paired her collagen with the wrong foods. These next 3 are the silent destroyers of muscle-building progress. And the last one might already be on your breakfast plate. The first food you should never eat with collagen-rich meals is white rice. It's a staple for many seniors, but it secretly sabotages your body's ability to absorb collagen. White rice has a glycemic index of 73, higher than pure sugar, and when eaten with collagen soups, it spikes blood sugar so drastically that amino acid uptake into muscle cells drops by almost half. A 2019 Journal of Clinical Nutrition study on 200 diabetic seniors found that high glycemic foods like white rice reduced muscle protein synthesis by 40%. Elevated glucose levels literally block collagen from entering your muscle tissue. Even worse, when rice's starches combine with minerals in fish or chicken broth, they create advanced glycation end products, toxins that inflame and degrade muscle fibers. I once treated Margaret, an 87-year-old woman who drank bone broth religiously for half a year, yet saw no change. When I asked about her meals, she admitted pairing each serving with a bowl of white rice because it felt comforting. Once she switched to quinoa and kept the same broths, she gained 2.1 pounds of lean muscle in 3 weeks and felt stronger than she had in years. The lesson: never eat white rice within 2 hours of collagen foods. The second saboteur is alcohol, especially near bedtime. Many seniors enjoy a glass of wine at dinner, but alcohol suppresses muscle protein synthesis by up to 37%, nullifying the benefits of collagen. It interferes with amino acid metabolism and disrupts deep sleep cycles, the very time when your body repairs itself. In a 12-week study tracking 150 older adults, those who drank alcohol within 4 hours of collagen intake showed drastically lower muscle gains. Alcohol blocks the mTOR pathway, the molecular switch that triggers muscle repair. When mixed with amino acids, it forms aldehydes that accumulate in muscle tissue, damaging cells and slowing recovery. I remember Robert, an 82-year-old former construction worker. Every night he sipped chicken feet broth followed by a medicinal shot of whiskey. 4 months later, he complained his strength kept declining. When he finally quit alcohol for 6 weeks, his grip strength jumped 23% and he gained nearly 2 pounds of muscle. The takeaway: on recovery days, keep it alcohol-free for at least 24 hours. Your muscles will thank you. And finally, bacon. That smoky, crispy strip might look harmless, but it's a collagen killer. A single slice packs over 400 milligrams of sodium, plus nitrates and phosphates. Combined with mineral-rich broth, that sodium overload causes severe water retention and inflammation, both enemies of muscle growth. A 2020 Harvard Medical School study followed 180 seniors with sarcopenia for 10 weeks. Those eating processed meats like bacon showed 45% higher inflammatory markers and 30% less muscle gain. The preservatives react with collagen's amino acids to form nitrosamines, compounds linked to muscle degeneration and even cancer. Dorothy, an 85-year-old woman I counseled, loved sprinkling bacon bits into her fish broth each morning. 5 months later, her joint pain worsened and her blood pressure soared. When she dropped the bacon and replaced it with plain grilled chicken and herbs, her inflammation markers fell 40%, and she finally started regaining strength. So ditch the processed meats. Feed your muscles clean protein, not poison disguised as breakfast. Now that you know the 3 foods silently destroying your progress, white rice, alcohol, and bacon, you have the key to turning every cup of collagen broth into a genuine muscle-building elixir. Which of these hidden mistakes have you been making? Think about it honestly, because awareness is the first step to change. If you've been unintentionally pairing the wrong foods, don't blame yourself. Most people were never taught how collagen really works. But now you know the truth, and that gives you power. The power to choose foods that help your body heal, not harm it. And if Elaine's story inspired you, remember that her transformation began with a single cup of broth and the decision to believe her body could still get stronger. Yours can too. Every sip of nutrient-rich collagen is a message to your muscles saying, "I'm not done yet." So start today. Replace bone broth with fish skin and chicken feet broth. Avoid the toxic trio of white rice, alcohol, and bacon. Within weeks, you'll feel your strength returning, your balance improving, and your confidence rising each time you move. If you like this video, then like and subscribe to our channel, The Inner Spark. Together, we'll continue uncovering the natural, science-backed secrets that keep your body strong and your spirit unshakable at any age. See you in the next video.